Welcome back to Live at the Staxi. It's just not a cute day.
Yeah, we just have to address it. The glare that you'll see in these glasses is better than the glare of ugly you would have gotten of our faces had we not covered them.
I mean, the truth is, we were doing yoga outside, and it was mad hot. And then we decided to go right on air, but like what's under.
But then we looked in the mirror. What happened? We were gonna start the show, and the camera popped open, and I was like, "Oh God!"
So then I found these glasses for us, and that's what's happening.
No, Taranada. We are not drunk in the morning.
But I do
just
hear
drunk
you.
and ugly and in love, you know.
Drunk in love.
So
well, it does feel like I'm tipsy. It was really hot out.
It was basically hot yoga.
Tied out here for a pimp. Should I just sing all the things, guys? Stexy's back in the house. What? It's hard for me to clap right now because my shoulders.
Or
are
to
so
call
much
us
pain.
Stexy when that's like. We're not sexy.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, we are still Stexy, but we're not. It's not it is what it is. Steph Sabraw came back. It's been almost a month since we've been in person together. But obviously she's checked in on the rock stars. And today she always comes on Wednesdays because it's World Girl Wednesdays. We will be having an IRL episode tonight. It's going to be sick. We also have other World Girl updates that we'll give you in a little bit. So tons of stuff going on. But before I get into it, Miles Cosgrove, Brett Hankinson, Jonathan Mattingly arrest the cops that killed Breonna Taylor. And for good reason, as today we were talking about the fact that because police officers aren't being held accountable for what they're doing, then more police officers are doing that same thing being murdering innocent Black people. We will be talking about that on the show today. So we're going to have to try to get our faces in order.
Composed.
As we were trying to put out a tweet that was saying what we were talking about today, but then the picture that we tweeted is so inappropriate for what we're talking about on the show. So just know that our hearts and souls are in the right places, but also vain. So
vain, but
for you guys.
Yeah, for you. I'm very clammy and sweaty right now. It's honestly going to help the discussion to be a little filtered.
Yeah, filter that shit.
Yeah.
Also, we've got other stuff going on, not just the protests, but actually including the protests. There were a couple of big celeb arrests during protests this week. I think even last night, Portia Williams and Yandy Smith. Then in the entertainment industry, Kelly and Ryan are returning to the studio. It's kind of less about Kelly and Ryan and more about the fact that might set precedent for future people to return into studio. So we'll be breaking that down. In case you're feeling really broke, no worries, because Bella Thorne, I guess she's not broke now that she made $2 million on her OnlyFans account in 1 week. Thank you, Bella. I'm hearing that at this point she's making $1 million a day as she's doing research for a movie role. Dope. Yeah, all that and more today live at the Staxi. My leg here is sweating so much here that there's water. If I open it, I feel like water is going to fall out.
I have fupa sweat. I have leg sweat. I have butt cheek sweat.
Anyway,
I have boob sweat.
I mean, it's just not in the process of getting cute, getting fit. It's not a cute process to get there.
Yoga was incredible though today.
Can you please understand that Sachin just gave me the biggest compliment of my life, and it's during this moment?
Who? Where? When? Holy shit, Roxy giving out. Wow, Tina Fey vibes.
I mean,
say it ain't so.
I don't know if you're talking about my personality, because that would be the compliment. She does do some stupid shit sometimes, but she is such a talent.
Yeah.
It's fucking crazy.
Yeah, she is.
Let's get to some super chats and some Streamlabs before we talk to you guys about World Girls and then get into the news. 156 Impulse. Hi, happy Wednesday. Hope you guys are doing great. Hugs. Question: what is your advice for someone who worries a lot? One of my friends worries. Is this one of those situations where it's your friend or is it really your friend? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Either way, I guess it would be similar advice. Steph, any worry advice?
Yeah, it depends. If they're just worrying about everything in general, I think meditating would really help, and understanding that worry is the most and stress is the most ineffective emotion humans can display.
It's not
helpful. So I think sometimes thinking about that logically is the first step to understand that it's kind of a false emotion that your body puts into your mind. And if you can identify it, then you can move to the next step, which would be like building coping mechanisms. Like once you feel a worry thought, replace it with a different thought.
Mm-hmm. I've always said this, and I've talked to you guys about this in an advice corner previously, but the fact that you cannot brace for impact means that there's no point in really trying. So like worrying about something isn't going to ultimately be helpful. It's not going to help the outcome, even if you're trying to like worry about it so that you feel the emotions earlier. So hopefully it doesn't hit you as hard then. It doesn't work. So instead of worrying, you can replace that with taking action. If there's something you can do, then do it. So if you're worried that you're going to lose your job, the best thing you can do is kick ass at your job. You know, show up 10 minutes early, stay 10 minutes late, make sure you're hitting all your deadlines, pitch ideas, whatever it is that you do. So if you're worried about something, transform that into some kind of thing that you can actually take action on.
Yeah.
To take control of your life. Spidey Sensei 72, it's Tony Stark glasses day. Yours like look dope on you.
I love you 3000, Spidey Sensei.
Oh my God. I wish I thought of that. That was really cute. Mike says Steph looks like she should have a New York accent today with those glasses. Steph, what do you got?
Okay, I don't even know. Like
New Yorker, like that.
New Yorker, I'm walking here.
Yeah, she's walking here.
I'm Fran the nanny. Okay, I'm done.
Like went into the Joker somehow. 156 Impulse is thanking us for the advice. You guys are amazing. You know what, Steph? We are amazing.
Now I feel bad for saying that we're ugly because that seems super vain. No, we're not ugly. We just look really not great.
Like I almost want to give you guys a peek, but
but this camera can't take it.
Do you remember the show Real Monsters?
Yes, of course.
This.
The Disney movie, There's a Monster Under the Bed, was actually scary.
I don't remember that one.
You don't remember that one?
What was that one? Are you talking about Boogeyman?
Maybe it was called Boogeyman, but I thought they called it. It's based on Boogeyman, but I thought it's called.
Maybe I'm thinking that it's like that one. Yeah, that was a fucking scary
one with the guy with like the big white claws.
Yeah, totally. That was fucking
scary on Disney Channel.
What was it called? You guys tell us.
Yeah.
Wait, Spidey Sensei, love you back more, Steph. What?
Thank you.
It's how every New Yorker sounds. Can you read from here?
Yeah.
You know how bad my eyesight
is? Don't look under the bed.
Don't look under the bed.
That movie was scary.
That is what we're talking about. Yeah. What did you call it?
There's something under the bed.
And I called it Boogeyman?
Yeah.
Yours was closer. I literally have to go like this to see shit.
Rob K didn't like my nanny impressions. Someone say otherwise.
Well, we did get some otherwise. Like, let's see. I saw some that the Fran meets French. Let's see. Matt says Steph pulls that accent laugh a lot better than Fran did. Chuck said,
you guys are so
funnily
nice.
enough, only old-time New Yorkers have that accent anymore, and only specific parts.
So what's like the new time?
No, it's just more soft. Like, think about my cousin, like Kate. Like, she'll all of a sudden she'll talk like that. She'll be like, all of a sudden I was going to the store, and store is more Boston. That's it would be like all the time. I was drinking water and stop it. Like it's just less like I'm
so
walking.
Where does the R come from in water for Bostonians?
No, Bostonians would say water.
Okay, but New
York water.
Water. Okay,
like fucking water as opposed to water.
Interesting.
That's really good, guys. We're really doing it here. Shitting in the street. What's going on in the stream labs of all stream labs? Do you know that movie that I just said? Bridesmaids. What?
I thought you meant stream labs of all stream labs. Of course, shitting in the stream. Maya Rudolph is my girl.
Emmanuel Akinola. Thank you, Emmanuel said, "Hey, Roxy, I'm back to support you. I paid once, but don't think it went through. Send my love to Dorina and Steph." Oh my God, you're giving love to Steph right now. "I have a YouTube channel, but have low subscribers. Any advice? Also, sucks you lost subscribers, but they're lost. Stay awesome. Much love." Advice for getting subscribers. So right now on the World Girls, we have low subscribers. We're trying to gain subscribers. I always think like just be as upfront and honest with people as possible about every area of life. Answer whatever you can. Like just tell them this is what you're trying to do. And then in terms of getting subscribers, you have to figure out what you can bring to the table that other people aren't bringing to the table. So if you have a background in a specific area, or if you can provide information that's not easily accessible, that might help get subscribers. What do you think?
Yeah, I think being upfront, if you look at any, even YouTubers with millions of subscribers, the first thing that they say is subscribe, like, and they're pushing for multiple different forms of interaction between you and them. And I was reading this interesting article that's like a lot of people hate on YouTubers, like a lot of creatives hate on YouTubers and stuff. And it's like they're just professionals at self-promotion. And you have to understand, get comfortable with that. Even though I agree it sucks. I hate asking for shit like that.
Yeah, it is uncomfortable. Marvin with a good comment in here, clickbait thumbnails work. It doesn't necessarily even need to be clickbait, but just like thumbnails that make people want to click, poppy kind of shit.
Yeah.
My in here says day 5 of telling Roxy, I admire her hustle and she's an inspiration to me, and reminding her she's intelligent, beautiful, powerful, and a force of nature.
You know what?
Adam Tasik, I'm obsessed with you.
Beautiful. Those are affirmations you should say out loud in the mirror.
I just had a bite of the bar that we like.
Yeah.
Or at least that I like, and it pushed on you. And it's stuck on the roof of my mouth.
Oh, nice. At least you don't have one of those expanders.
I'm trying to get it.
Because then you wouldn't be able to eat that.
Ryan White in here says, we are past the spoiler ban for your match. So okay, so this is spoiler ban for the Andraco match. So congratulations to Andraco and you on the win. I'm excited for you and Jericho on SCN Live tomorrow. Oh, did they announce that? Great. Didn't know you were such a big bacon fan. I really am. I recommend the Breakfast Baconator from Wendy's.
Jesus.
Okay.
Sorry.
What, Steph? The next line is hi, Steph. So what?
Hi, Ryan. No, it was really intense to hear about all this meat so early.
So yeah, the other day on SEN, I told them that, I don't know if I ever told you about this guy. I was just going to say his name. I will say his name, I guess. I won't give his last name, but his name was Rob, who I used to hook up with, who, when we met in Vegas, got me $88 of bacon. Like literally he got me $88 of bacon.
Cooked, uncooked?
Cooked. Like I was like, I'm hungry. And he was like, what do you want? I was like, all the bacon. And he got me $88 worth of bacon. I just kept ordering bacon.
Did you finish it all?
Yes, I ate every single piece, Steph.
And did you feel like that was a romantic gesture you appreciated?
To me, that was the sexiest thing that's ever happened on the planet. Like, skip the ring. Get me bacon.
Ask you this.
Because you get me.
If you could get like a box of, I know you like cookies, or a box of bacon, what are you going with romantically?
What time is it?
Evening.
Well, bacon, this was a morning venture.
Okay.
But honestly, I'm torn. I don't ever want $88 of cookies. I can have like 2-3 cookies and then I feel like I'm going to puke. Bacon, I could eat like a meal of bacon.
I love you so much. That's disgusting.
Thank you. So that's what the bacon was about. Thank you for the congrats for Andraco. Love him. Excited for him. Happy to have him be moving forward. Let's see. What are you guys talking about? Do you like my bacon ways? Bacon. Oh, it doesn't feel like anybody's in support of my bacon endeavors.
Yeah, I just feel like a lot of people are moving on from bacon.
Big Bacon Rob. Oh, didn't put up that comment. And then
so
wherever
why does it matter? Me?
Yeah.
Me?
Bacon 24/7.
I know. I don't like thrusting my food opinions on others. Sometimes it just comes out of me.
Yeah, but this was we hadn't hooked up yet, and this was like the move, and I was like, this guy might be future hubby.
Yeah, that's a big move.
It was a move.
Yeah, that's like when I went on the first time I hung out with someone in their apartment, they put on Austin Powers. Didn't ask me, had no idea what that meant to me, and I was like, I will literally like throw my vagine.
Yeah, like here is my vagine, and you can have it totally. And I guess I did. I guess that's exactly what I did.
Upon further review, the vagine was thrown.
Not for a little bit, though. You know I'm slow with that shit.
Yeah.
But eventually the vagine was thrown. It didn't work out. When I was telling the story, when I first was telling the story, I go, one of the last guys that I was with, and then I realized this is 8 years ago.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Yeah. But that's one of the last people I was with.
That's what happens. Like I have I don't have so many people on my hit list.
Yeah, me neither.
Because I've been in
I have more than you, but I still don't have many. And so it's like when I go to, I mean, he was literally, maybe he's one of the most recent, like 4 people I've been with. And it was almost a decade ago.
Wow.
Yeah.
I have heard this term before, and I think it goes with you too. You're like an experienced virgin in a lot of ways.
What ways?
Like, I don't want to get into it. I'll explain it off air.
What? Please, somebody super chat or Streamlab in asking Steph, what's it going to cost for you to explain what the fuck you just were saying?
Yeah, I need a big Streamlabs because Roxy knows I don't like to disclose a lot of things, and it's not like it will out me in a lot of ways, but like it's kind of a story I wouldn't tell on air.
All right, this money will be Venmoed directly to Steph. You guys figure out what the price is.
It's gonna ball bust you all. Oh my god, it looks like I have a mullet right now when I tuck this in.
Like you're a ball buster?
Yeah, because it's not a great story. It's not gonna be like an amazing. Yeah.
What the fuck is happening? Glenn Caesar said, hello, Roxy and Steph. Love you both. Thanks for the show. I really can't read. And just being awesome. Nice glasses. Excited for this super packed World Girl Wednesday. I hope you and the Rockstars band have a happy and fuck yeah news-filled rest of your day. Bunnies, shout out. Peace, love, and hugs. Thanks, Glenn. Obsessed with you always.
Yeah, you're the best.
He really fucking is. And he came out to support DC Movie News Faux Reunion, and he came out to support the World Girls. So like anything that I need support on, he fucking shows up. Obsessed with you, Glenn. All right. You guys are confused too. Weston says, I'd rather not know if it makes Steph uncomfortable.
Thanks, Weston. I appreciate that.
Wait, okay, Chuck says, Roxy, I'm guessing it means you had sex a bit, but not many partners to feel experienced like how others are.
No, it's wrong.
Okay, wow. Joshua Beauty Boy Rose says, glasses look killer. Tonight's episode looks fun. Let's talk a little bit about tonight, because we got a couple of things going on tonight. Wait, just curious, did my hair just take a turn for the better?
Yeah, it did. Like, wow, you have beach waves now.
Just ignore this.
Yeah, just focus on that.
Focus. So tonight at 6:00, we're doing an IRL episode. So our IRL episodes are episodes that we have really highly produced and taped, like the whiskey episode of World Girls. Everything has now moved over to the World Girls channel. So we are only on youtube.com/the World Girls. We're still trying to get to 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watched hours. We've almost hit 3,000 watched hours, which is insane. Okay. We also, can you do the krr or no?
Oh, krr.
Okay, how?
I'm really good at rolling my R's.
You want to hear me try?
Yeah, I'd love to.
Standing in front
because if it's anything like your Yoda, let's go.
Oh, krr.
That's like a you just like stomped on the brakes of a car.
Oh, krr. Oh, krr.
Yeah, you're
can't figure it out.
Rundown car.
Oh, krr.
I'm ready to party.
Oh, krr. Oh, krr. I'm done.
I'm sweating more now. Jesus.
Me too. My head is so hot.
I'm so clammy today.
My upper lip.
Upper lip sweat is the worst. Like,
wait, that's not what I meant to put on. This is Roxy's never been more white than she is right now. Oh, krr.
Yeah, keep it going.
Yeah. Oh, krr.
When I say oh, you say krr. Oh,
krr.
oh, oh.
Woo! It's fine. It's totally fine. I'm fine. You guys are fine. We're all fine. It's fine. Did I say that Joshua said? Oh, yeah. He said tonight's episode looked fun. So that's where we were at. We were talking about tonight's episode. So it's Quarantine Crafts. We're giving crafting a whirl. We picked 3 crafts, and we're going to go through them. We're a motley crew of crafty people, I guess. Kind of crafty, kind of not. What's happening?
We're creatives, but you're the only one who like specializes in crafts due to your extensive background in the Girl Scout world.
Thank you so much. And thank you to Moral, who says I sound like a dying puppy. I feel that.
Me too.
I really like this episode. Frank went above and beyond. It's awesome. And also, I suggest you guys in the future, like if you want, watch the episode tonight with us live because we'll be in the chat. But then also purchase the materials and try to make these things because they're really fun. And especially one of the crafts we did, like I stay using what we made.
Same. My parents are like, stop doing that.
Yeah. Okay.
Move on. No.
Yeah. Well, one of the things we made, I know you don't use because it's two of the things are still here.
Yeah, but I actually love it. I love it so much.
Okay.
I would.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, that is.
But yeah, this episode's going to be lit. And it's already up for premiere. So go ahead and like it. Leave a comment already to get that, that algorithm flow. That wasn't that bad.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's tonight at 6. And again, we will be in the chat chatting with you guys, so don't miss it. It's 13 minutes long, so everybody can take 13 minutes. Play that shit on repeat so we get our watched hours. And then at 9 p.m., tune in to the Comedy Store, the world famous Comedy Store's YouTube channel, because we are going to be live with the Imperfect Gentleman. Our friend Tehran has a podcast. You guys know Tehran from coming on this show. In fact, I know you love Tehran because you've been asking for him to come back. Him and his cousin, George Corey, they are cousins, right?
They say it, but Tehran is known to fuck with anyone and everyone. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I need to see papers to really believe it.
So his cousin / homie, whatever it is, George, they have this podcast, which is awesome. They talk about sex, love, drugs, whatever, like all the things. And actually probably not drugs because Tehran is clean as a whistle, but you know what I mean. And they're awesome. George actually won't be there tonight, but Steph, Dorina, and I will be there. If you're in the Los Angeles area, come out to the Comedy Store. Not only is it social distance and safe and outdoor porch and everybody's in shields and all this great shit, but if you want to show up early at 6 o'clock, they're putting on the game. So if you're in LA, you're probably a Lakers fan, show up, watch that, and then watch our show live. And if you're not in the area, then again, YouTube, just type in the Comedy Store and that will
it's a
pop
fun
up.
way to, if you're into basketball, watch the game in like a safe, socially distanced way where you're like around civilization again, and then you can see us.
Jake, when you just put that link in, is it /TEH Comedy Store or is that a spelling error?
Okay.
Maybe it is. I really don't know. All right. Should we get some of the news?
Yeah.
Should I speak English? Should we get to some of the news?
Should we
in the news get to I'm dreading talking about some of these things today because not because we don't need to talk about it. Of course we need to talk about it. We want to talk about it because we need it to fucking stop, but it's just like same shit, different day.
Yeah.
Same shit, different day.
It's disturbing.
I guess we'll ease our way in by talking about Portia Williams and Yandy Smith being arrested at a BLM protest. All of these arrests that keep happening at the BLM protests, I feel like we never follow up on them. What is actually happening when people are getting arrested at the protests in terms of like, does that affect them long term? Is it expensive? Like, do you have any idea?
I have some idea. I think most of them, they're detained and then let go as a means of lowering the riot or whatever they're deeming it to be.
Yeah.
And then I think
I hate when I do that. I use the word riot all the time.
But that's
like,
what
they're
the police are calling it. It's a protest, obviously, but the way that they like legally can do this is that they call it a riot.
Mm-hmm.
And then they can say we needed to do this to like lower the danger level of this riot, whatever it is. It's just like BS language. But in terms, there are definitely some people that I think people still don't know where they are, or they some people might be incarcerated and facing serious charges.
So obviously celebrities have access to like quicker ways out or more finances or whatever it is to leave. But Yandy Smith, who was arrested, I believe she was on one of the reality shows. Do you know which one? No, whatever. I know her from her Instagram. She's got 6 million freaking followers, but this is what she posted today. So Martin Luther King arrested 29 times, refused bail several times. John Lewis arrested 45 times. Rosa Parks 2 times. All rewrote history. I'm trying to rewrite her story. In times of civil unrest and disrespect to my culture and my people, I will act in the steps of the heroes and sheroes before me. I want my children to read about how their mother stood up in the face of injustice. While you judge, criticize, poke fun, just know I have your babies in mind too. All is love. God bless. At Until Freedom, I love you all so much for waiting for us for hours on the outside and most keeping us real calm on the inside. And then if you go to At Until Freedom, they're organizers, lawyers, artists, and survivors of injustice. So it's an organization that obviously helped them.
Yeah.
I thought that was really beautifully said.
Me too.
And true. And we talk about it a lot on this show, how just because something is legal doesn't mean that it's right, i.e. slavery and the Holocaust. Like, just because it's legal for these police officers to arrest them, kind of, doesn't mean that it's fucking right. And because of what's happening, it doesn't mean that it's right. So
and just because it's illegal doesn't mean that it's wrong.
Wrong. Good point too. Exactly. So really impressed by the ability of not just celebrities, but people to continue protesting. I have been not seeing as many protests in Los Angeles recently. Have you been seeing in San Diego?
No.
Not really. But people are definitely protesting and moving to a protest in Kenosha. Unfortunately, two of the people who were protesting the Jacob Blake shooting were shot and killed by a 17-year-old, or allegedly by a 17-year-old, last night. There's not that much information about this right now. There was a video that was rather fucking disturbing, obviously incredibly disturbing. And a third person, I believe, was shot as well in the arm, but one of the people who died was shot in the head and one in the abdomen.
And he's been arrested for attempted murder.
Yeah. But I still have to say allegedly, right? Until somebody's...
Well, he's for sure arrested for attempted murder.
Right. Allegedly murdered. Yeah. So I had to ask out loud to Steph, because this is how, like, my brain does not process these things quickly enough. I turned and I said, wait, so he shot them for protesting the Jacob Blake shooting? And she was like, yeah. That's so... I can't even believe that.
Like, it's one thing, which is like, I don't even know how you could look at the Jacob Blake situation and not think there's something seriously sick and disturbingly wrong with the police system. And like, just like so much prayers for him in a full recovery, I hope. But that's one thing to disagree, like, and to like defend the cop that did that. But it's another to be like, you know what? I disagree and I hate these people so much. I'm going to show up to their protest and bring an assault rifle and incite violence onto them.
As a 17-year-old and murder them. I'm going to murder multiple people. I'm going to shoot 3 different people and kill 2 of them because what they are protesting means they should die. That's why I feel so disconnected from this planet, because what do you mean? So police officers can shoot innocent men, but men that are armed with assault rifles are able to go get arrested and go to prison, possibly. Like, it just doesn't fucking make
sense. And I know there was also video footage of like the group he showed up with talking with the police officers, and they were like happy that they were there.
Yeah.
And it's just like, they are terrorists.
Yeah.
You show up to a domestic protest, which is in our constitutional rights, with an assault rifle to terrorize. You are a terrorist.
This is news to me. Deontay Wimbish says he was a former police cadet.
I haven't seen that.
I haven't seen that either.
He'd be very young, right?
What is a cadet? Like, is that like in training?
Oh, like Cadet Kelly?
Yeah, that's literally what
Sorry,
I was thinking.
I hate to bring up the Disney reference.
But that's literally what I was thinking
maybe,
as well.
Maybe.
Yeah, I don't know. This is fucking disturbing. And on top of that, I mean, there's disturbing things on all over the place in regards to what happened with Jacob Blake, but Sean King, not to be confused with Sean King's thing, threatened in a Twitter post, but also was on Facebook, to release the names of, he said, if the police officers in Kenosha do not release the name of the person that murdered Jacob Blake, then Sean King is threatening to release the random names of people in the Kenosha Police Department who may or may not have been involved in the shooting, because he says that they don't deserve to be protected, like kind of as a threat. This on the other, we're all fucking angry. We should be fucking angry. This is horrible what's happening. But then Sean King doing this is like, I don't know that I can get behind that. That
a lot of people have problems with Sean King. in general, because although he's a great resource for information when he spreads it, when it's him using his words, it oftentimes is trouble. And a lot of activists disagree with his form of activism because he does stuff like this, which is not right. I mean, because to me, I don't know if I can
some
back
of the
this.
cops didn't. The majority of the cops didn't do this, and you're going to release their names, hoping that people do what?
Yeah, like scare fear tactics. To me, that's what enemies use. That's a Trump tactic, and I'm just not with fear tactics. I'm with actual changing legislation, protesting peacefully.
And thank you guys in the chat for updating me on this. Apparently, the Bucks Magic are updating that Milwaukee is reportedly boycotting Game 5 of the NBA playoffs in the protest tonight. I wouldn't be surprised if the Lakers and Blazers were to follow, which would affect it's way more important than ours, but still is interesting that they are boycotting. I wonder what that boycott, like, what are they trying to do by not playing? Are they trying to raise money? Are they trying to raise awareness
to get the cops arrested? LeBron James has still been wearing either Black Lives Matter shirts or arrest the cops who killed Breonna Taylor.
Yeah,
I know he's like a really active member in this, but I don't know. I think it would be to raise awareness. Like, we are not going to. How can there be entertainment if we have law enforcement legally at this point murdering innocent Black people?
Yeah. Just looking at all these articles about it, Bucks players boycott. So the players are the ones who are starting this. And so if they're boycotting, obviously Magic won't be able to play. Wow. I mean, it seems like the kind of thing we have to do, considering the fact it's been 170 days and we have not arrested the cops that killed Breonna Taylor. I don't mean nothing goes too far, but like in terms of awareness, nothing goes too far. I do think what Sean King is doing is going a little too far, but for these players, I really respect that move, actually.
Yeah.
Because what are we, people who are saying that this is not a racist fucking country, Nikki Haley, and people who are saying that, change has already happened. What more do people want? I mean, we're seeing that justice is not.
And with athletes, you just have to say what it is. For NFL and NBA, there's a massive population of Black athletes and a massive population of white viewers who had a problem with Colin Kaepernick in fighting for this same issue that we're fighting for today and have been for decades. So you don't get entertained if you don't care about their lives.
J-Dog says NBA playoffs boycotted no games tonight. Interesting. Wow. I haven't seen that, and I just was Googling it, but it does seem like okay, Raptors Celtics discussing boycotting NBA playoffs. I mean, if one team is boycotting, they all need to fucking boycott, because also how fucked up does that look?
One like loses its chance to be in the playoffs. Yeah.
It doesn't make fucking sense. Chris McGovern says, I thought it was Stexy Librarian Day for a second.
You can call it that. I mean, that's a positive way to look at what's happening.
I like that. And I also like lifting the spirits back up on the show. It's important that we talk about all of this stuff, and we'll continue to do so. But there's also some random other shit that's going on in the world that's kind of strange, like Bella Thorne. Should we talk a little bit about Bella Thorne? What's happening over here with Bella Thorne? Bella Thorne is on OnlyFans. For those of you guys who were saying you were Googling OnlyFans, it's basically like Patreon, but sexier usually. So people use it to take naked pictures, videos of themselves. It's supposed to be only for your real fans, and pictures of your feet. Like, there's all different shit that goes on there. A lot of people who need the extra money financially, especially during this time of COVID, are on there. People who work in the sex industry. A lot of porn stars are on there, sex workers in general. A lot of celebrities are on there as well. Bree Essrig, who is a friend of mine, who you guys know from SourceFed. I'm always seeing her post stuff on her OnlyFans. So anybody who has the freedom to do whatever they want on there, but a lot of times it's about the freedom to show your body. So this was interesting that Bella Thorne, who is crushing the financial game seemingly, is not at risk of losing any jobs, is making tons and tons of money. He decided for a role that she wanted to do some research, so she got on OnlyFans, and apparently she made $2 million in her first week. What do you think about this stuff?
I don't like knocking anyone's hustle. Like, I saw that one makeup YouTuber, James whatever, we talked about this, talking shit about Alicia Keys doing makeup line and vice versa of YouTubers dipping into music and all this shit. I don't care. Get your money how you get your money. And the same with Bella Thorne. I know she's making a lot of money, and if she feels like making more money, sure. It's a little weird to me, but it seems like it's for a movie experiment. So if that's the case, maybe you like donate the money or some of it.
If she donates the money, I'm stoked on it.
Yeah.
It just feels like maybe she's not going to.
Yeah. It also seems like it's a way that Hollywood is ruining something that wasn't like a highly popularized and made into like this big thing. It was more of an underground thing, which I think people liked about that. Because once it becomes that way, there's going to be hella regulations.
Yeah. Let's see. Dwayne Burke, my dear friend Dwayne, says, Bella Thorne joining OnlyFans is not going over well with any of my friends that are SWers.
Social warriors?
No, I think sex workers.
Oh, sex workers.
But
yeah, I saw that. I saw the sex workers are really upset because that's where they're
making money, and how are they supposed to compete with a celebrity?
Yeah. And she's like, has other jobs.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe raising funds to make the movie. Joseph, I don't think so. I think that the movie is. Pink Sweet says it's just odd because she has these explicit photos on the internet already. Totally.
Facts.
That's true. Again, I'm with you, Steph, though. I don't knock the hustle either. It just kind of is what it is.
Weird flex, but okay.
Weird flex, but okay. So Bella Thorne is on OnlyFans and made $2 million. Okay. Ace Money in the Streamlabs, streamlabs.com/Roxy Stryer. I've been taking notes, tips for dating Roxy. 1, don't do meth. True.
Facts.
2, bring home the bacon.
Facts.
Hashtag 1 step closer. Ace Money, you got it, baby.
Yep.
Keep it up. Keep it up.
Yep.
Ulysses Campbell says, hey, Roxy and Steph, no question here. Just might be the last day I can watch live because I start a new job tomorrow. Love the stream. Yay, Ulysses.
That's amazing.
Fucking awesome. Well, hopefully you can watch after the fact, but we're so happy for you and anybody who has a job during this time.
Yes.
Fuck yeah, news.
Get your money.
Jake Yacovetta says, I'm actually personal friends with Sean King. I don't agree with everything he says or does, but I can attest that he is a genuinely good dude and means well. Jake, you got friends and all over the place.
Most of the time, people do mean well, but when
everyone,
a lot of times, I think a lot of people think they're doing what's right. What happens is when passion and like fury get into the mix, things can go wrong. I also know that he has not a good track record with Black women, and he has a few lawsuits against them, and that's not right to me. So I think he like can kind of be a little bit misguided, but I do think he probably has good intentions. Obviously, he's trying to fight on the good side of history.
What is not a good track record with Black women? Do you mean like
a lot of Black women are don't like him because
like his opinion? Or are you talking about not a good track record, like abuse or
no? Like he's suing like 3 different Black women right now because he thinks like suing them for like libel and like thinks that they've like made up stuff about him because he was misusing funds that were donated to him or allegedly. I don't want to.
Shout out to our amazing World Girls director, Cameron Rice, in the house.
Yo,
what's up, Cameron? Do you see on the left side the charger for this computer?
Yeah.
We had low battery. We run this shit to the ground.
To the ground.
To the ground. Oh, girl. She fucking tried. Dwayne had said, like, if she uses this to bring awareness to the decriminalization of sex workers, they would have her full support.
Yeah.
There's so many things she could do to make this good. I just don't think she will. I mean, do you follow her on TikTok?
No.
She is she is a true wild child. I've never seen anything like it. Like,
she reminds me of like someone that was like the movie 13 was based off of.
Yeah. I wrote a script. I wrote a character for her in a script.
Really?
Yeah. Although I don't know what working with her would be like.
Pretty wild.
Yeah, really wild. Before we get out of here, let's talk a little entertainment industry. So again, this is less about what I'm actually about to say and more about what this means for the future. Kelly and Ryan, aka Kelly Ripa and Ryan Seacrest, are returning to film in the studio. They've been doing Kelly and Ryan at home, and now it's going to be back in the studio. So on a production like this, you figure that means they will have a smaller staff than usual, but still a staff. I mean, we still need all of the people who you would need on set, sound, lights, camera ops, everybody that would be there. Like you'd figure at least a couple of dozen people need to be in that room.
Yeah.
And then Kelly and Ryan. And then if they're having guests in, which I don't know if they're going to do or not do, I'm assuming they'll probably have to get tested every day, which we're seeing happen on sets, movie sets right now and whatnot. Steph, what do you think? Because we don't know how long we're in this for. A lot of experts are saying next spring. What do you think? Do you think that sets should be working towards getting back on set and just trying to do it as safe as possible? Do you think we should be waiting this out at home?
I think that sets can do this in a smart way. Like most jobs, if we have proper leadership, they would have had
spit.
I don't know.
It just happened.
It was like a little cough. Spitting on this greatness, you know? Okay, so I think if we had leadership that gave regulations for every industry, there would be a lot more people in work right now. But I think specifically for the entertainment industry, you can have it where people are further apart. We're seeing it on film sets. They're getting tested every 1 to 3 days. They're probably signing contracts that say they won't like sue if they do get it or anything like that.
But it is massive added costs for sets.
Yeah. I think it's like only rich sets. Like,
but are you making more money? Are you making less money like doing it or staying at home?
They have to try.
Yeah. So, do you think that more people are going to follow in this footstep and more sets are? Because we're not seeing that many sets open back up yet.
Yeah. Well, it's like, it was interesting. I was just watching John Oliver last week tonight, but
now that we don't have our fucking show anymore.
I know.
Patriot Act, RIP.
Once I like get the full facts, I'm going to like really write an explanation
What happened, Netflix?
Piece. What happened? Because if you needed to lower the budget, okay, like take away like a fifth of the graphics. We're okay with that, but do not take away Hassan Minaj. That's bullshit.
It is. Continue though. Sorry. Patriot Act or watch. I mean, last week tonight.
For that set, you could clearly tell you had a green screen or like a white screen behind him, and it's just him at a desk, but they're clearly filming somewhere, and it looks really nice. Like, I think there's ways you can do it. Yeah,
I agree. I think that there are definite ways, and I would be excited to see how it would cause people to be more creative. Yeah. Because when you are in a box, you have to do shit. Yeah. You have to figure things out. Toppy the topic in the Streamlabs, streamlabs.com/Roxy Stryer. Roxy, are you sick of talking about the Batman trailer yet? Have you seen it, Steph? Also, I totally shipped Ben Goddard and Roxy. Can we talk about that? No, I'm never sick about talking about Batman. I love Batman, and I loved the trailer. Shipping me and Goddard. I was spitting game at Goddard.
Really?
It was just fun. It wasn't working.
When?
Not working? On air. Yeah, I was like, yo... I did a Gollum voice.
Oh God.
My precious.
Yeah, I'm sure that got him really hard.
It didn't work.
Okay. Weird.
Yeah, it did. It's strange. I haven't figured that one out yet. Steph, have you seen the Batman trailer?
Yes, of course. I'm a huge Robert Pattinson fan. I cannot say this enough. Also, I love Batman, but I am very excited about this movie, and that trailer was sick.
He's Batman.
Yeah, it's so hot. My nipples are hard.
Whatever, it didn't work very well. It's totally fine. Is what it is. Chris McGovern says, I love Steph's nanny laugh.
Thank you, Chris. I'm going to see myself out soon.
I think we're going to both see ourselves out relatively soon. For those of you guys I saw in here that were asking about the internet, I don't know.
We don't know.
The one that the rat and the squirrel gnawed through is apparently working, but they haven't fixed it. So, I don't know. I don't know. Okay.
I don't know.
That one hurt.
That one was like, yeah, like your engine's about to just pop off.
Yeah. Okay, so we're going to get out of here soon, but before we do that, let's just one more time, where can the people watch the World Girls? We've got a whole fucking week ahead. Have we figured out our Thursday thing yet or no?
No, it will be probably Friday. Yeah, it's on my list today to confirm.
We had a lot of stuff. And again, full disclosure on the World Girl stuff. We are like incorporating right now. We're doing like all the fucking things. This is like
Entrepreneurs
a
who?
yeah, what? So all of those things are like
very expensive,
money taking endeavors.
It takes a lot of money to start. Yeah, we are investing in ourselves, but it's expensive.
Yeah. So thank you to Jake and to Brandy for putting in the World Girls YouTube. So please go subscribe. That would be very helpful. Leave a comment. Support us tonight by watching the World Girls IRL episode. We're giving Quarantine Crafts World. Even if you're not a crafty person, you'll still have fun watching it as we dick on each other, and it's a blast. Again, so please check that out. And then after that, 9 p.m. tonight, although I don't know.
We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see exactly what's going on. But we should be at the Comedy Store. We'll keep you guys posted. We'll talk about that during the 6 p.m. stream in the chat so that you guys know. And then either Thursday or Friday, we're going to do another episode with a serious personality quiz. Whose personality is the best is the name of the quiz.
Yeah, exactly. It will tell us. Trust me.
And then on Sunday, we'll be doing our wind down. And then on Monday, we'll be interviewing Brennan, who is not only Doreena's husband, but also our sound guy. So that's fucking awesome. So many things going on that channel. Did I miss anything?
And launching our September slate.
Yes. On Sunday, we're going to be announcing our September slate, which is sick. And then we want to take more ideas from you, but also I started going nuts. And
also like at like 3 a.m. Roxy texted us and was like, just some thoughts on the schedule up to 2021. And she sent actually week by week episode pitches until the new year. It was insane.
Insane in the membrane.
And sick. There's one that I'm so excited about. I'm going to campaign for.
It's really exciting. I didn't know if you guys were going to go for it. Cam's going to like it a lot, actually, too. He says lots of great stuff. Fuck yeah, Cam. All right, getting out of here. Much love to you guys. Just checking in with the Streamlabs one more time, but I think that we're good to go. Glenn Caesar did say, Chuck Caslow said that yoga endorphins got them high. Maybe. I agree, but getting high or super high with cannabis and yoga meditation is the best. Totally. Yeah. Glenn. It's definitely a good way to completely space out, but also a good way to unlock creativity. Facts. Totally facts. Also, we were laughing a lot during the yoga.
Also, so we're actually not high, but high off yoga life.
Guys, Dwayne says he'll see us tonight. And hopefully we'll see the rest of you guys too. Yeah. Also, just send good vibrations for Steph and I this week, especially Steph. Steph has a massive week this week. She can't talk about why or what or who or how or where, but she's filming some badass shit, including tonight at the Comedy Store, which is pretty amazing that hopefully we're being able to film like at the world famous.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome. You know, comedy's like my favorite thing that I can't do.
But Thursday and Friday, both Steph has like a massive thing going on. And then and then we're Saturday we're shooting for the World Girls. So it's just like so much fucking great stuff. So anyway, send bunnies for Steph. And leave a comment if you guys have suggestions on what you want us to do for the World Girls. If you really want to know what Steph was talking about, saying that I'm like basically a virgin, still unclear on that.
An experienced virgin.
An experience?
You will get your answer as soon as this camera shuts off.
Yeah. Well, I guess you guys won't get your answer then. Or whatever, all that good stuff. We're back to watching Love together. We're back in the same city. It's a fucking Stexy kind of week.
Yep.
Much love to you guys. Continue to make your bed. It's a whole thing. And we'll see you tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow. I'm not sure about the timing yet. We'll see you tonight, and then I'll let you know about tomorrow. See you tonight, 6 p.m., The World Girls YouTube. Bye.